Gary McNeil, along with Ronnie Wilson, come all the way down from Chicago to help me do this game. We're going to give you something new here tonight. We're going to bring you the last quarter of the freshman game, which Ronnie's brother Tommy's is coaching this team. Right now we're looking at a score: London 35 and the Madison Plains Eagles are 26 right now. It's been a pretty good team, Ronnie, and anytime you got something to say, just step right in there and we'll see if we can't work this thing out here pretty good. We'd have a little fun, watch these kids.
So we're going to do the last quarter here?
We're just going to do the last quarter of this game here. And we're live right now as Dobmar goes to the line. Here's the London players. And here's the Plains players. If you can see it, it's dark up here.
Why'd you say, Gary, it's always a pleasure to be here with you. You're my first and ever coach, so it's always good to be here with you.
Well, I'm so glad you made it back. When I first seen you come in the door, my eyes got big as the light bulbs, so I'm just glad you're showing up. I hope you stick around and do some part of the other game with me also. As Dobmar knocks down the front end of 1-and-1. I believe it's 1-and-1. I didn't get to see it. And was that a three-point shot?
What I like, Gary, is they do have the desire to play ball. We've got some fundamentals that they need to work on, but it's a good thing to see desire the first part of the season.
It's what we run into in this level. Unless you can get the lower grades and the junior high to really push fundamentals into them, it makes it really hard for the freshman coach to come up with a winning combination. That's a good fake there. We got a 6'4" man there by the name of Andy Harris. He's been really intimidating in this game.
Yeah, he had about 3 blocks in the end of the first half that really turned the game around. Real impressed with him.
Jaron McNeil, that's my grandson. He goes up, he hits no good. And believe it or not, he doesn't like the game of basketball. Oh, and they get the old hometown bounce there.
Well, it's 38-30. If London can maintain their free throws and not foul, they can creep out here with a victory.
We're looking at these games here. You never know until the last second what's going on, and I'm not sure they know which way they were going. This number 22's got quite a few points, I think. He's got a good turnaround jumper. He does a good spin move. 22 for Plains is Justin Barkowiak. You may know of him. He played at London. No, he went to Central Catholic.
Oh, really? That Justin Barkowiak, he's came off about 3 screens on the high post and has cut through for a layup. And that's something that I'm sure they'll work on for the next game.
And this is something that, like we say, Tommy really hasn't run. This is Tommy's first year coaching. And the first thing he told me, he said, Gary said, it's a lot different. He said, I never lost a game when I sit up there commentating with you. He said, it might be a little bit different now that I'm coaching down here on the floor.
And you said a great thing, Gary. I think what makes a good high school program is continuity throughout the middle school and also as you get into the 9th grade and 10th grade. And you've coached both of these coaches here, and I think you're going to see that in a very short time.
I'm hoping that we really get the program. I see where the varsity coach is getting involved in the lower grades more so, and so that he knows what he has to deal with when they get up to him. So it's just a matter of time, I think, and we'll see London's basketball program shoot right on back up to the top.
That's right.
I've been noticing London having a lot of hard time getting the ball in bounds. I don't know what their inbounds plays set is. See what I mean? And we got a traveling call, so we got a break on that. I really think they got the wrong person taking the ball out of bounds.
Sure, it seems like they need a decision maker taking it out of bounds, one who can call timeout, get it to the right person, also set your right stack to get it open.
A lot of this is ball handling too. We've got to get the kids good drive down the middle over the front. Didn't go. Harris back up, no good. He goes up again. He's fouled, and we got a two-shot foul. Yeah.
That's a good strong move by
Andy Harris.
Our Andy Harris here. got the ball off the boards, used the board for his defense, and went back up with it. Good, strong move.
And he's only a freshman, and this picks up a long ways. So he's only a freshman, and I can see a lot of potential there if he sticks with it. Yeah. Looking at a 6'4" freshman, that's rare for London.
It is. Does he play any other sports, Gary?
Yeah, he played, I'm not sure where they played. I think he played tight end on the football team.
Okay.
And they just lob the ball up to him and score that way. So
he's got good form, good follow through, good flexibility. Look to see a lot of him in the years to come.
Problem with what happens right now is if he gets too good on this team, he won't be there long. Reserves will snatch him, and Tommy will be trying to fill up another spot.
How do you feel about that, Coach?
I don't know what to think about that. You know, if I was up in the higher ranks, I would probably want to see the kids come on up. But unless they've got a good fundamental background, they're just going to hurt themselves, and it's no good for them to come up and sit the bench. I feel they should be down where they're going to play and get playing time where they're able to really learn the game. Good move. Dobmar's got quite a few points tonight. He's really come on strong. That's Zach Dobmar. That's the football coach's son.
Oh, yes.
And we got a foul by McKenzie.
Number 25, Zach Dobmar, he's really provided a lot of spark here in the last 2 quarters.
Yeah. And this McKenzie, number 31, got cut from the 8th grade last year.
Oh, my goodness.
And he ended up playing on the Little League team, and then Jaron didn't even go out, number 43. So they were on the same team in the Little League team.
Looks like the defense is picking up a little bit, Coach.
I watched the defense, and I watched these kids, and a lot of them really don't know the quickness. They get a little bit too close. I listened to some of the coaches holler, get right in his face, get right in his face. Well, I agree getting his face if he stopped his dribble. But if he's still got a triple threat on you, unless you're really good at moving, a quick mover, I don't agree with getting right up on top of the guy.
And that goes back to the fundamentals, Coach. When you said triple threat,
yeah,
that you can drive, shoot, or pass. Respect that.
That's right.
Okay.
And so if you've got players that know how to do that, then you get right on top of them, you're in trouble. I'm really happy to see my grandson out. This is his first year.
Yeah.
He doesn't really like the game, like I said before, but maybe after he gets through the season, he might change his mind.
Looks like Jaron just hit the second end of a one-on-one, or of a 2-shot foul.
We got a 42-35 score, London on top. Number 11 for London is Brian Miller. Zach Dobmar's in there, Jaron McNeil, McKenzie, and Andy Harris for London. For Plains, we got Markoviak, Jared Churkle. Some of these numbers don't jive with what's on this paper here. 42-37. Scoreboard, the basket's got us blocked off there. Here goes Dobmar on the run. He made it a little bit too long. And this comes with time, being able to dribble with your head up.
Yes.
So you can see the floor, just like a quarterback has to see the field. A person dribbling the ball has to be able to see where everybody is on the floor.
I agree with you.
And you can't do it looking at the basketball.
And that all comes back to the fundamentals.
Right.
Even with the blinders you put on their eyes in practice.
That's right, that's for sure. And we got a foul on number 40, Dan Husak. Red ball out underneath the basket.
Looks like we're not in the bonus yet, so we won't be in the one-on-one.
Evidently they're going to the line, it must be.
Okay.
I heard the official call red ball, but they must have made a mistake there.
So it looks like London's still trying to find the right combination. Looks like they found a good combination in the third quarter, but that'll be something to look to put together throughout the season.
And like I said, this is the first game, so this is when we start working out all the kinks. Even though we say we work out the kinks in the practice scrimmage games, first 2 or 3 games in this level is still working out kinks. And Andy Harris goes up. He's standing a head and shoulders taller than anybody out there, so he could easily dominate that game if he get a little more aggressive.
Yeah. I've noticed whenever he gets the ball below the low post, below the block, he scores all the time. And that, I know Tommy was a good post player, and
right.
He'll work on that with him.
Yeah, that's one of the good things about that. And another thing I think is going to hurt Tommy a little bit is the fact that he doesn't have an assistant. He's got 12 or 13 boys, and one person handling 12 or 13 boys is kind of hard to be able to see what everybody's doing and keep everybody happy. But then you also have to have an assistant that knows the game and is willing to do what you tell him to do.
Yes.
43-37, 2:54 left in the contest. London on top. Rob, so far, Ronnie, what do you think about? I'm gonna put you on spot now. We got the camera on.
Oh, hey, Brother King.
And like I said, I got Ronnie Wilson here. I know you people are glad to see him. He was superstar for London for many years. Went on to play at West Point and was captain there for what, 3 years?
3 years.
3 years captain up there, and then now he's out making millions of dollars in the real world.
Still trying to get a job with Gary.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm just more than happy to have you here, Ronnie. And
it's good to be back here. The London-Madison Plains, it always represents a big rivalry.
It definitely is a big rivalry, and it usually goes down to the last buzzer as to who is doing it. In the past 2 or 3 years, Plains have been a little bit superior to London, but tonight, as far as the varsity goes, we got 2 new varsity coaches.
Yes.
So that's going to be a situation where everything's new.
Sure. And I think these 2 programs have been very successful because they have good programs.
And that's the bottom line.
And back in the 80s, Gary, I know you were instrumental in putting those together.
We had a lot of fun working at it. We had really a lot of fun. I kind of miss it, but time goes on. As we get older, we slow down. As we go back to the floor.
We're up 44-37. We can get out of here with a victory and work the kinks out. It's a good opener.
I got Carl set up with a monitor now. He's not looking through the eyepiece, so I don't know what he's giving me. I'm going to have to hook up my monitor to be sure I know what he's giving me. As Harris comes up with the rebound, that was a very crucial rebound right there. Dobmar's not afraid to pull that gun now. Not afraid to pull that trigger. And Harris is just taking over the boards. I tell you what I like about this so far. And you may agree and you may not, but so far, Tommy has a lot of coaches get to this point of the game, they go into a slow up mode. They want to slow the game down and hold the ball and run the clock off. And I'm a firm believer that whatever got me to where I'm at, and I got this lead, you keep doing that. You don't change anything.
Yes, because when your kids are in the zone and that winning mentality, you don't back them off because that changes their mindset. You keep going, and you just get through the ball game with a victory.
That's always been my firm belief.
I know some people in the crowds may not.
Oh, I'm sure they
From
do.
experience.
Oh, yeah. Slow it down, run some time off the clock, but unless you really play that type of game, that's a hard type of game to play.
Yes.
Plains are not really looking to score a lot of, well, I just told a lie there. 46-39, 145 to go.
Yeah, if you hear Coach Wilson's terminology, you hear him saying help, weak side, deny, ball, you. Those are things that are just make a good ball club.
That's right. That's right.
I like the way he's walking up and down the floor. He's coaching, He's really talking to the kids, and his kids look calm. And when you look calm, when you got a minute left in the ball game, that's a good sign.
That's a good sign, real good sign. And I was going to say he'd be pulling his hair out for years old, but he ain't got no hair. We be cracking on each other up here when we're together.
We like to say hi to Mrs. Wilson if you're out there in the crowd, Yvette Wilson. Tom's married to the wonderful Yvette Wilson.
Good lady, got a good wife. She backs him all the way. And that's because I tell you what, I don't think you realize how much time you have to put into a program when you start coaching probably any sport. Yeah. But I know basketball, when I was doing it, it was like 3 o'clock, I'd get off work and I wouldn't get out of the gym until 10 or 11 o'clock at night, 6 and 7 nights a week. So there's a lot of time has to be put into it. And then in his situation, it goes on through the off months too. So
it sure does.
I just hope he sticks with it.
So we got 46-39. We've got Landon McKenzie at the free throw line. He's shooting 2 shots.
And remember, folks, this is the tail end of the freshman game. This is something new. We've never done this before. But since they happen to be playing, it's a 3-game tonight, we thought we'd give you a little taste of them and let you see our new freshman coach in action. So far, he's made me happy.
Now, these free throws are critical.
Very critical. Jared goes up strong. Oh, won't go Harris up again.
Look at Jaron on the boards. Now, Gary, these crucial free throws are so crucial. We got a timeout by Plains. In the latter part of the ball game, if you can get a team to hit free throws in the early part of the season, we can work on the step slide, the get over the screen, the weak side.
Right.
But let's make free throws in the early part of the season.
Free throws will make you or break you in almost any game.
And Gary, you're looking better than ever. Every time I see you, you look 10 years younger.
Well, I just dyed my hair. That usually takes a few years off. I'd like to feel that way, but I can't tell no lie. I know how old I am.
We understand.
Old man.
Gary's been through a few medical concerns here, but we know he'll be blessed. And we got a big need for him here in this program, and his time's not done yet, so I ain't worried about you going anywhere.
With the Lord on my side, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, it's a big thing here. I'm just glad to be here. This time last year, I was in the hospital going through major surgery, so I'm just happy to be able to be here this part of the season and be able to do what I'm doing, and hopefully we can keep it going on for many, many years. The money I pay Carl, I shouldn't have any trouble worrying about keeping him. Yeah. I think he makes about $30 an hour.
I know Carl used to do karate. He still got those kicks.
Yeah, and he's like throwing them kicks on me if I don't quit lying up here on him.
We got 47-39. Madison Plains has it, side out.
Minute 19 to go. That's not, it used to be that was a big lead, but with this 3-point shot anymore, that lead can go by the wayside real quick. Got a good game thing going here. Tommy you can hear him saying weak side. And what he's trying to tell these kids by weak side is if the ball is up opposite you, then you back off your offensive player a little bit and close up the middle. See what I mean by how quick it can change? 47-41, and we're under a minute to go. 47-43, we're looking at a 4-point game here.
Gary, I had a privilege of coaching with one of Bobby Knight's assistants. London's got a timeout here. His name was Tom Miller. And we grew up on the terminology, weak side, weak side, weak side. And the other flip side of that, which is almost the same thing, is help side.
Yeah.
And help side meaning if somebody gets by, the help side comes help.
The weak side got to come over and help.
Weak side helps. Yeah. And that's good coaching out there. You got to be proud, Gary, to have one of your ball players out here coaching.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Darren Long's coaching. Tommy's coaching. I'm just really happy to see these kids do good.
When you had them in the 8th grade, if I remember right, I think I was in the 6th grade.
They went undefeated. Yeah. In the 8th grade.
When they screwed up, you took them out of the game, and they had to play.
If they didn't play,
they were out of there.
If you want to score, you got to run the floor.
If I can encourage anything for the young kids out there is when it's the off season, like Coach McNeil always said, you got to work. I drive by that park a lot of times and I don't see any kids out there.
That's discouraging. And they've been putting some different things together up there now, like a couple clubs have been putting together little tournaments for the kids. And I strongly suggest that some of these coaches get up there and see who is available that they're not getting, and maybe put a bug in their ear and maybe get them out for the team. There's a lot of kids that go up to the park that you never see them on the court. And a lot of them feel like they just wouldn't get a fair chance, or not necessarily a fair chance, but a chance to play. But you never know until you get out there and get that uniform on. Are we going to slow it down? And we got a foul. Andy goes up hard. He's fouled before the shot. So he'll be going up with 1-1. 46 seconds, and we still got a 4-point game here. 47-43, London. London's coming down here with clean sweep in mind, so we're going to find out what's going on.
I think anytime these two teams meet, they're always thinking clean sweep.
Normally I do the fourth quarter of the reserve game, because it usually breaks out the tape where we can have enough time on the tape for the whole varsity and one more quarter. So the reserve is going to be left out tonight. So we can give you a chance to take a look. This is about one of the few times we'll get to see the freshmen and, you know, same time the varsity's playing. So
oh, hit his free throw.
And Harris, now right there's what you were talking about, that crucial free throw.
If nothing else out of this ball game to teach the kids that free throws matter at the end of the ball game, we'll take that.
And McNeil goes up and snatches that rebound. He told me he could jump. I didn't believe it.
He's a workhorse. He's been on the boards for him.
Just like his grandpa.
Oh, he's sharp.
Oh, we're spreading the court now. 33 seconds to go, and we got another number 11. Brian Miller goes to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1.
You know, Gary, with London, Jonathan Alder, West Jeff, and Madison Plains, I'd love to see a little all-star game at the end of the season where the top talent gets together.
That
Maybe
would be neat.
London and Plains against West Jeff and Alder.
Something like that, yeah. That'd be something to look forward to. I don't know how they'd pick it as far as who. Well, I guess Jeff and Alder are closer together, and Plains and London are closer together, so you could match it up that way. And we knock them both down, which gives us a little bit of cushion. 50-43, we got a 7-point lead. There's less than a half minute to play. And that clock is moving quick. Oh, and he's wide open for an easy 2. Get the ball in bounds. Make a shot. All right, McNeil.
And they're still scoring. That McNeil, young man, just hit it on it.
That should have just put the icing on the cake right there. Good pass from Daubermar, and Plains coming back with
Don't take the ball out. Let the clock run.
And the game is over, and London comes up victorious.
52-47.
All right. Good call. Good call. We get a good shot of the players here, and the coach Wilson as he goes through our sportsmanlike conduct thing here. It's good to see these kids shake hands. Way to go, Squid!
Way to go, Coach Wilson! We love you, Coach Wilson!
Okay, so right now we're going to shut this thing down. We got Gary McNeil and Ronnie Wilson, and I hope Carl didn't break the camera. He's playing off the tight quarters there. And we'll say good night for right now. We'll see you later on in the varsity game. See you. Wouldn't want to be you. Stick around. We're coming right back. Folks, we're back after that fine basketball game. You got to see the fourth quarter of the freshman game. We're getting ready to do the varsity game now, and I'm here with Ted Clemens, who's going to be working with me on this varsity game. This is London's first game, as they'll be going against Madison Plains. And Ted, do you know anything at all about this Madison Plains team?
No, Gary, I really don't. I know very little except talking to some of the parents. The one thing they keep emphasizing is they're 10 deep.
10 deep.
They're 10 deep, and they've got a great bench. And as we all know, that's probably one of London's most difficult challenges they're going to face. they don't have a bench.
Okay, well, let's take it down to the floor and see what we're going here. I think we're getting ready to do the national anthem. Can't hear that speaker system. Starting lineups here. Nobody really give me anything, so we'll just have to catch the numbers. We'll just have to pick up the numbers as we go. You might want to pick up the Madison Plains team. Got Jared Alexander starting for London there.
Number 34, Ryan Howard.
Got Miles Nixon also starting for London. I think it'd be his first start as a varsity player.
Number 33, Clark Mace, starting to guard for Madison Plains.
And Ryan Peters, he's been a starter for a couple years, so he's coming in at 6'4". He'll help him out a lot on the board.
Number 41, Atkins for Madison Plains will be starting at center. I can't even hear.
Tyler Hamilton will be starting at guard for London, number 22. I believe he played some varsity last year also.
Number 21, Josh Berry will be starting for Madison Plains. 6-foot guard.
And to round out the London team will be
Number 43,
Kevin Long.
43, Dan Davis will be the other starter.
So let's get ready for the big matchup, the big tip-off. Kind of disappointing game there for the freshmen. I mean, the reserves there for London. The freshmen come out with a victory. Reserves, they kind of got shut down there tonight. So we're back to the drawing board again.
I hope everyone enjoys our music tonight. It's our special effect.
I hope they shut it down when the game starts. By the way, we have 2 new coaches. In Plains has Mark Slater.
London controls the tip. Wonderful. Well, one thing early, I think, in terms of this matchup, is going to be what happens with Mace. If Clark Mace is as explosive as he's been last year for the Plains, he could give London a lot of trouble on defense.
Looks like they're coming out in a man-to-man defense against London, and they look like they're pretty quick. As the ball goes out of bounds to London, Long will be inbounding for London. The Smiles Nixon, I think it's his first year as a varsity level. Alexander for a jump shot, 2. It's no good.
No good. Rebound by Atkins. Down to...
Is that Mace there?
No, that's not Mace. That's Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard hit a 3, hit a tray. 3? Ryan Howard, yeah, hit a tray. That's probably Madison Plains' strengths is their 2 guards, Ryan Howard, number 34, and Clark Mace, number 33.
Long spots up at the foul line. He knocks one in. And we have a score of 3-2 with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Got a good ball handler at number 21.
Josh Berry.
Josh Berry doing a good job handling that ball there. It picks up a long way.
Well, the ball's in Mace's hands now. We'll see what he does. It looks like he almost charged.
Mace number 33, and Peters comes up with the ball. Here comes Alexander. Good inside move, a real razzle-dazzle, and it don't go.
I I see Atkins is controlling the defensive boards for the Plains.
And we got a foul here on Peters, I believe. Ryan Peters picks up his first foul.
Yeah. Well, London has got to watch their fouls because as again we started early the program, they don't have the depth. They don't have the depth to go to the bench.
That can kill you when it comes to fouls situation.
Turnover by Madison Plains. Nice defensive play by
Tyler Hamilton was able to get in there and knock that ball out of number 34's hands. Ryan Howard. And we have Alexander setting up top. He must be going to be playing a point guard this year, the way it looks so far.
Yeah.
I thought Miles Nixon was first.
I did too. I think that's the way, but I think they're in a different offensive formation where they're trying to set up a screen for Miles. It looks to me like they're playing a total rotating offense where the guys inside come out and the guys outside go in.
And the ball goes out to London. Long goes up twice. Can't get it to fall. I don't know the name of this offense, but there's a lot of motion in it.
Yeah, it's a constant rotation. It looks to me like it's constantly rotating inside out where the guards will come out.
Peters spots up, it won't go. And ball goes over to Plains. One thing about Peters, he's not bashful. He will put the ball in the air.
London did a better job that series on offensive boards. Up to this point, it's been one shot now.
Right.
London really got some offensive rebounds that time.
Long's a pretty wide body up in there too. He does a pretty good job.
Yeah, and he's gotten stronger this year. He really has. He's gotten a lot stronger. There's a foul, I think, by...
He kind of got sandwiched that time. I don't know who that foul was.
Foul was on number 43 from Madison Plains, Dan Davis. I think that's his first foul.
We still have a score of 3-2.
I think both teams are a little tight right now.
Well, you're looking at the first game. They're kind of feeling one another out, trying to see who's going to do what.
Nice pass.
Good inside move, and the ball goes to Peters.
Nice pass by Jared Alexander. Nice pass. Strong
give and go there. I want to say pick and roll, but I didn't really see the pick. I missed that there.
It looked like a screen, and Miles Nixon picks up his first foul.
We're kind of at a disadvantage here the way it's set up here. We got bars and people all over the place. It's kind of hard to see as number 21 knocks in his first foul, Josh Berry. He knocks in the... and add one.
Ties it up, evidently 4-4, I guess. I thought it was...
and he's 2 for 2 from the foul line as Hamilton sets up a top. London's doing a lot of back kick cutting there. Little close pass in there. Alexander got in there and got his feet off the floor, and then really didn't have anything to do with the ball but throw it away.
Well, so far early in the game, Clark Mace hasn't really been a factor. He really has not.
Well, we've only been in the game for about 3 minutes, so...
Really, I don't even think he's taken a shot, has he?
Time will tell.
Ryan Howard.
34, Ryan
Hits another three. That's his second three here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's got 6 of their 8 points. Here comes Peters on the drive, and the ball is knocked out of his hand, back into him, and goes out of bounds. Madison Plains ball. And we have a score, I believe, of 8-4.
8-4. They're going to have to get out on him.
They're looking for Howard, and Howard draws nothing but air that time. Good rebound by Peters. He managed to get good position. The ball come right down to where he was at. Peters up top the key. And we got a foul on number
Ryan Howard, number 34, Ryan Howard. Blocking foul.
I believe that's his first.
I like this offensive London zone. I really do. There's a lot of motion, a lot of movement.
You got everybody moving, but an offense like this is going to take some people off the board too. As Peters misses another 3 trap. Shot from the three-point area.
Clark Mace made a nice move.
Clark Mace.
2 points, finished it. Nice move. Nice taking it to the basket.
And we have a score of 10-4 right now. Hamilton spots up out front, makes a move into the paint, turns around and draws a foul. Little quick turnaround jumper.
He'll be going to the line for 2. Foul on Atkins, number 41.
Number 41.
For Madison Plains. Got our first substitute, number 42.
For Plains.
Yes. Wes Schlosser.
And Hamilton's 0 for 1 so far from the line. Those points could come back to haunt you at the end of the game. That's one of the major points of the game, is we really stress making your foul shots. And he knocks down the second one. He's 1 for 1. 1 for 2.
Maybe his little pre-game jitters here, huh? There's Mace taking it to the basket, strong again.
This Mace goes up strong, buddy.
They're going to have to close him off. They really are. If they don't close him off from that baseline, that's 2 straight points he's made from the baseline drive.
And he's going clear 2 under the basket and reaching back with the ball. So he's got his game down pretty pat. Long up strong, it's still rebound. He knocks it in. That's 4 points for Long.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Peters in the Long. Nice feed.
I think Long's running, clocking in about 6'4".
Yeah, every bit of that. He might even be taller than that, Gary. There's Mace on another drive.
This Mace plays like he's been out on the playground a little bit. He's got quite a few moves there. I know I read about him a lot last year, and I think they're expecting big things out of him this year.
Well, he was the heart of the offense last year, and as we can see as the first quarter wears on here, they're going to him a lot. He makes the first foul shot. Makes his first free throw.
That gives him 5 points so far.
And his second free throw is good. So it's now 14-7. It's a 14-7 ball game. London needs to take their time to get back into the game here.
As Alexander's just about got double teamed there. Uh-oh, little shotgun, boom.
3-pointer.
Nixon, Miles Nixon, his first 3 of the year. Might be his first varsity points.
I think it is.
I remember he got in a little bit late in the season like last year.
Nice defense.
And there's steal, boy. It's getting a little rough out there, isn't it?
Nice defense by London. London's playing very good defense this time.
Man, a lot of denial defense. If you can get good denial defense into your players, you got an awful good chance of stopping the offense or putting a cramp in their style anyway.
So let's see, London's got their first substitute in, Bryce Hamilton, number 30.
Oh, nobody knows what to call. London's ball. Peters was very smart in letting that go that time. How are we doing, Carl?
I see London's got their pivot man out for a little rest.
Who's in for him?
Bryce Hamilton.
Bryce Hamilton. So we got the Hamilton brothers.
Yeah, the Hamilton brothers in it.
Spot into Tyler. He goes back out to.
He's resting Long.
Peters, and Peters took a little bit, one too many steps.
Nice thought, nice drive. He just needed not to.
A great playground move.
He needed not to carry the ball.
And Madison Plains with a minute and a half to go.
Madison
kind of
Plains
spread the floor a little bit.
They're patient with the ball, though. They've been real patient this first quarter, taking their shots.
And they're making their shot.
Another 3-pointer by
Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard.
That's
his third. Is that his third?
3 in a row. Here comes Alexander. He makes a move the bucket, and they're going to call charging on him. And I don't think the official liked the way he threw the ball to him.
Well, and I think I'd be careful of that.
So, yeah, that's something you don't want to do is get the officials against you.
Not when you're behind 17-10. London needs to just stay calm and get back into the offense and not try to get it back all at once.
Mace up top of the key. He's looking. Number 33. Good block by Hamilton, but they still call the score.
Atkins picked up the garbage there.
Good pass by Miles. And the first 2 points for
Bryce Hamilton.
Bryce Hamilton.
London needed that basket. They needed that basket.
We're under a minute now to go in the first quarter. London's down 18-12.
There's Mace, another drive.
Mace goes up pretty strong with that left hand.
Yeah,
He'll make a move to the right and then come back with his left hand from the right-hand side of the bucket.
Got a foul on Madison Plains big boy, Zach Lilly, number 51, his first foul. I know Plains has got 4 substitutes in here now.
Well, we're looking at a situation where this is almost like London and West Jeff in football. So Plains is going to come at us with all guns banging, and
they got fresh legs on the floor.
Like I say, we both have Ed Maynard's new coach for varsity. Plains has a new coach.
London's going to have to do a better job on offensive rebound. Right now it's 1 shot and that's it. They're getting 1 shot and that's all they're getting. They're going to have to get themselves in a better position for offense.
Alexander, can he make it? Good try, no foul called. I don't think he liked that very well. There was definitely a foul there. And we end the quarter.
19-12.
19-12. How much time, Coach? That ain't bad, is it? We'll get them.
Well, the band's about to run me out here, Coach McNeil.
It's almost halftime.
Oh, okay.
But we've done 24 minutes of freshman game. Okay, here we go, second quarter.
Here we go. Madison Plains with the ball.
London's down, like you said, 19-12.
Good rebound.
I'm sure Maynard's went in and made some adjustments here, so I look for a little different Red Raider team out there right now. As Miles Nixon takes a point. They're picking him up at half court. And a new young point guard like that can put a little damp in their style. Pick him up so quick, and if you ride him close, you can frustrate him for a while.
Well, London's going to have to do a better job on the offensive boards. You can't just have 1 shot.
Peters draws a charging foul.
I think that was a good acting job myself.
He came up with the shoulder pretty hard there, from what I seen. He automatically turned right into him, which was he had to turn to shoot the ball, and the player was standing right there. We talk about Mace being the factor, but this Howard's one that's carrying the load so far with 9 points in the first quarter.
Mace is going to take another drive. He's got another 2. Mace drove in again.
That gives Mace 8 points for the game so far. Alexander's looking. Peters up top of the key. We still got Bryce Hamilton and Tyler Hamilton in the game for London. Alexander's shot
behind him, Jared Mace.
And I think it's time for a timeout, with the score being 23-12. I'm out there. Ed Maynard wasn't liking what he was seeing, so he's instituted a few changes.
Well, as you said earlier, their offense seems to be getting them out of position for rebounding and getting a second shot, and in that case, they was out of position even for the fast break. So they're going to have to do a better job on the boards.
I don't think we really consider ourselves having a big man. Number 20, that was Bryce
Hamilton, number 30, Bryce Hamilton.
Yeah.
Good rebound,
That's his
good shot.
fourth point. 23 to 14, I believe it is.
Plain. There's Mr. Howard, Ryan Howard, for 3 more.
He's perfect from the three-point shot right now.
Well, they're
shooting downtown 4 in a row.
They're going to have to pick him up stronger. You can't let that guy have that kind of a shot.
Alexander inside at the foul line. It won't go. Long takes his time, goes back up strong, draws and one. So Long will go to the foul line, shooting one. The foul's on number 43.
Got a
Dan Davis.
Number 51 in for the Plains, replacing Dan Davis.
That's Zach Lilly. There was another Lilly that was pretty tough here at one time, wasn't it?
Last year. It was his brother.
Okay.
Phil.
And Long makes a three-point play out of it.
Well, London's within 9 now. They could just...
And 9 points anymore is not a big lead.
No,
Used to be you can call that a big lead, but that's only 3 shots away.
There's Clark. Mays driving again. They're going to have to stop that. They're going to have to stop Mason and Ryan.
Mace has been up to the park in London, I can tell.
Him and Ryan.
And a good shot by Nixon.
Nice move by Miles.
He picks up 2 points.
Here comes Plains down quickly here.
Look inside. Peters got away with one there.
Another drive by Clark Mace.
Clark Mace. They're running that same play in the reserve game and the freshman game, and they just make that cut right down the middle of the lane, behind a couple picks.
There's Ryan Peters for
Ryan
three.
Peters for 3. Is that 3?
That was 3. It's within 8 now. They got them. They're within 8.
So far, it's been a really good game. Peters goes up the rebound. He's 6'4", and he comes down with the ball. Swing to Peterson. The coach is hollering, swing it. Peters going to swing it right to the bucket. And it doesn't go. Rebound by Howard.
Madison Plains on a fast break. Goal by Atkins. Atkins for 2.
That break couldn't have been run any better.
Yeah, it was.
Ball shot down the side, boy come from the other side, boom, shot, bang. 2 points. Nixon throws the air ball out. 32, I believe it is.
Yeah, 32-22.
22. Got a 10-point lead for Plains.
Got some substitutes for the Plains. Number 40 is coming in.
Got one for London, number 22, which is
Corey Becksfield, I guess, is number 40 is coming in. And
Tyler Hamilton's back in the game. We got another one here, 24. Who's that? Kevin Hauser.
Kevin Hauser.
Okay, he's not a bad little ball player either.
Well, London's still in their man-to-man. They're going to have to play a tighter man-to-man.
Well, they don't have anybody out there. Look at this.
That middle is so open for driving. Just
that was Barry, wasn't it?
Barry. Yeah, it was Josh Barry.
But you notice how he done the Michael Jordan switch hands and lay it up there? These boys been at the park now, I'm telling you. Cowling Park. And
nice
Long
move.
turns around and knocks in 2.
Drop that little fall-away jumper
London's trying to stay within 10. And we got a foul on somebody.
They're foul on Madison Plains.
51. Zach Lilly, that's his second foul.
He was a good football player for Madison Plains. I think he's still playing a little football.
Is that right?
A little shoving in there, a little shoving.
Tyler Hamilton picks up the top spot. Long is working his way into the paint. And we're going to move by Peters. And I really don't think Peters is looking to score that time. He's more or less watching his defensive man, and then threw the ball up just in time to make it a 2-point shot, two-shot foul.
Fouls on number 21, Josh Berry committed the foul.
That's his first. Peters goes to the line shooting 2. Peters has 2 points so far in the game. And we have another substitution, I believe.
He hit a 3, I think. He hit a 3.
Say that again.
He hit a 3. Remember from out there.
Oh, okay.
Makes the first one.
And he's perfect from the foul line so far. 2 for 2 from the foul line. We got a score of 34, I believe, to 26.
Yeah, we got an 8-point spread again.
And 21, Josh Berry. Hunter makes a bad decision and throws the ball away.
I think his first couple turnovers the Plains have had.
They've been pretty consistent.
They haven't made many turnovers. They really haven't.
Long turnaround jumper, and it's good. I really think that they have to get that ball
inside
into Long's hands more often.
They got to get the ball inside.
But he does have a pretty soft touch. Is Mace left-handed?
Another foul by number 51 from Madison Plains on the rebound. That's his second or
Zach
third
Lilly,
foul.
that's his 3rd foul. So he'll take a shot of the hardwood, ride the pines for a little while.
Atkins and Ryan Howard check back in for the Plains. I think the Plains coach is a little concerned about that lead being down to 6 points. It was at 12 at one time here. It's now down to 6.
Well, both these coaches are trying to start out right, you know, on a good foot with the win. As Long knocks it, he misses it. That's his first miss.
These foul shots become important. They become so important in these ball games.
You got that right. Good move there by Nixon to deflect that ball. Looks like the team from 2 years ago is right over there behind where they're taking the ball out.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
And Long couldn't get rid of it. The ball kind of stuck to his hands there. He's trying to make the pass and it looked like it just stuck to his hand. Rolled off his wrist. He's called for traveling.
Well, we'll see what Madison Plains does with on the inbound.
I tell you what, they're doing a lot of one-on-one and making it work.
Well, they're opening up the center. They're opening up the center and taking the ball right down the center.
Which means London is not working the weak side too well. Is there a weak side when the ball's in the center? Answer me that.
Pardon me?
Is there a weak side when the ball's in the center?
Yes, there is. Miles Nixon.
He picked up a 3. That gives him 8 points for the game so far. Number 34, and he's blocked by Miles and gets called for a foul.
Ryan Howard will go to the line for 2 shots, it looks like.
Who's the foul on?
Miles Nixon,
number 10.
It's his second, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Ryan Howard just hit the first
Howard.
one. Hit the second. He's had
Howard's almost perfect from the floor
he's
tonight.
had an outstanding first half, hasn't he?
4 3-pointers and 2 foul shots. And who's that pulled up?
Jared Alexander.
He knocks in a 3.
It's now 38-34.
We got a 4-point game here.
London is pulled close.
How'd you like my math there? Was that good?
You went to London, I bet. Park Alexander.
And it goes in!
Made an unbelievable shot.
Christmas.
Unbelievable driving shot.
That gives him 10 for this quarter. He was falling down and still got the ball to go.
I think you're right. He's been down at the courts.
He's been down at the park, down with them brothers. They're getting ready to fire up that music behind you as we're under a minute to go in the first half.
Well, there was a crucial play right there.
Howard come down with the rebound.
Well, we got 36 seconds to go in the first half here.
And we're looking at a 6-point lead by Plains.
So Plains needs to hold on to the ball, not have a turnover here. Plains spreading that offense out 5 corners.
Yeah. And London's went into are they in a man or a zone?
It's a man-to-man, but it's a static matchup.
Yeah, they're running man-to-man.
They're trying to get the ball in Mace's hands. Now, why did they? Mace was left all alone.
Didn't hurt anything. Good steal and hustle by number 21, Josh Barry, and he throws it up, and it's no good. As we end this quarter with a score of 40-34. London down by 6.
All right, Coach McNeil.
They're getting ready to start the second half here.
If you're London, what are you going to do?
Punt.
Punt? If you're London, you're going to punt?
40-34. London's down by 6.
This is basketball now, brother. You can't punt.
You don't know me too well, then, do you? Good move by Alexander to get inside and make that short jumper. Starting off, got a good start. Knocked down the first 2. Cuts the score. Should be
36.
36. They're not showing on the scoreboard yet. And 34.
Ryan Howard for another 2.
Him and Mace are carrying this team.
Yeah, that's and their offense is oriented that way, to the outside wings.
Hamilton spots up for 3, and it won't go.
Thrown away, turnover by
number 43, Dan Davis.
Well, they called
he gets it back.
They called it Plains ball. And I didn't see anybody touch it from London. They must have saw a hand I didn't see. Well, you got the same starting lineups for both teams.
Josh Berry spots up out front.
First time.
They're looking inside this time.
Yeah, that's the first time.
Inside out.
That's the first time they've gone inside.
And Peters was able to prevent making a foul, but the ball still come off of him, and Plains will retain the ball.
And I think Atkins and Peters got tied up with their legs or something there. The ball went off. There's Mace.
There's Mace. Give me the rock. Give me the rock, man. Give me the rock.
They're going to have to stop that penetration with him. I mean, he just one after another.
He's quick.
He's very quick. He's a good basketball player.
Peters spots up for a 3, and it won't go. And we got a push by Tyler Hamilton.
Yeah, got a push on him.
He's going to pick up his, I don't know if that's first or not.
I think it's his first foul. Yeah,
his first foul.
Well, back to an 8-point lead, so we've done another critical period for London here.
We got to pick at it one point at a time, looks like. Don't get in no hurry, try to do it all at once. We got 2 quarters.
They're going inside again. Plains are going inside with the ball.
Yeah, I think they're trying to challenge Peters.
Nice move by Atkins inside for 2 points.
They're putting a lot of pressure on Peters, and they get him back under the basket. There's nothing he can do. Long got a 3. And I think he hit one in the first half, too.
Long got 3.
I'm pretty sure that's where we were short them points. Huh? I thought he did hit one in the first half.
They'll put him back up there.
I will.
Plains has got the ball. They're going. Here's Mace inside again. Nice,
oh, what a fake. by, was that Howard? Which one is Mace? 33 or 34?
Mace, that was a move by Mace. He made a nice quick move.
I tell you what, we're getting out hustled, even though we come up with the ball. Here comes Alexander. Strong move to the bucket.
Nice move.
It's good.
Foul by Mace. Nice strong move by Alexander.
Alexander picks up 2 points and Mace picks up a foul.
Well, if Alexander makes his foul shot here and pull London within 4 points, that's the closest they've been since the opening moment.
And believe it or not, that's Mace's first foul.
Well,
and Alexander's
does make it. So I guess
a little short.
Turnover by Madison Plains on trying to get the ball down the floor. Alexander stopped the ball. Long shot. Madison.
And here comes Howard. He's on the move. Good ball handling, good control.
Good turnaround shot.
And knocks it in. He never lost sight of the ball.
Yep.
A little fumble there, but he still come up and made the play.
See, London's got to be willing to work the ball, I think, a little better and take a 2 rather than so many 3s.
Hamilton, he's up top of the key, and it won't go. And we pick up a foul.
It's his second foul, I think.
Yeah, because he was foul-less in the first half. We got a score of 48-41. London's down by 7. Howard's first miss from the 3-point line.
Nice
Nixon
hustle.
comes up with the ball.
Nice hustle by London on the rebound. They got a charge.
He got a charge?
Yep. Got a charge on Tyler Hamilton. That's his 3rd.
He got 3 quick ones right here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, again, London's got to settle down. They got to get 2 at a time. 2 at a time. Mace again on that quick move to the right.
Left hand goes it up.
There's that quick move to the right with the dribble, and then puts up the left hand. So far, they haven't been able to stop it all night long.
I got a feeling he got some films of that Gary McNeil when he played. Now somebody's saying, when did he play? I was either handed. Long for 2.
Now that was nice patient offense to get a good shot.
Ambidextrous, that's what they call me. Oh, Ambi.
Ambi.
Good steal by Alexander. Will he make the play? And he picks up 2.
I thought they called you rifle.
I did like to shoot.
The rifleman's what I thought they called you.
Never had to reload.
Nice move.
Leonard's got the lead down to, well,
charge.
Got a charge.
Charge on Howard. Peters took the charge. Nice defense by London that time.
That should be Howard's 2nd foul.
Ryan Howard's 2nd. Yeah, we got a substitution, number 42. Wes Schlosser. Wes Schlosser replacing Howard, giving him a break. They don't want to get 3 fouls on him. London turned the ball over.
A little miscommunication there. But like we're looking at a rookie point guard there, so it's going to take him a game or 2 to get the swing of things. I look for him to come around and do a really good job this season though. Mace, I think Mace is left-handed.
He is left-handed.
Okay.
Mace is left-handed.
That's why he's throwing them off so easy there.
Yeah, he's using his right hand to drive with and going up that left hand. He's a left-handed shooter. That's one part of his game that's improved this year. Last year he was all left. He never even dribbled right-handed.
Yeah.
But this year he's
oh, and that should be an over and back.
Yeah, it was.
That looked like a travel. Getting the breaks for number 42.
Schlosser got 2 points on that. Here comes London down again.
Peters' little spin move, and it won't go. A little too strong at the finish line. And what do we have here?
Oh, they called traveling on Mace.
They took the bucket away from him and the basket.
I don't think Madison Plains fans like that call too well.
I don't either.
I think they're a little disturbed.
Mace is moving a little bit too fast for the officials. They're having trouble keeping up with it.
But all in all, the officiating's been good, I think.
I think it has so far.
Well, London's down by 7. They need to do something.
Ryan Peters, and he knocks one down.
It's a 3. So it makes it 52-48. Now it is a 4-point game. I think that's the closest it's been since its opening moment.
London's just kind of staying within.
They're in striking distance.
51. Lilly was up over the bucket that time.
Mace again.
And Mace got about 22 points now. Alexander for 2, ain't no good. And what's the call?
Got a call number 51, I think. 51, Lilly. That's his 3rd or 4th foul.
Yeah, that's 4.
It's 4.
4 on Lilly.
Dan Davis is back into the game to replace Lilly.
How tall is this Lilly?
He's about 6'5", I think.
Is he?
Yeah, 6'5".
Alexander spots up. Ooh, and it won't go.
There's Chris Mace. He'll have been open again.
He hadn't been too strong from out in three-point land, but if he gets a drive on him, he gives him trouble. Peters looking.
Brings it back out. That's it. They got to be patient. Work for the shot. There's plenty of shots.
Ball's passing along. He brings it back out, sets it up.
Work for the shot.
Inside to
Bryce Hamilton, number 30.
Bryce has played a sweet little game here tonight.
Brings London back to 4 again with what, 40 seconds to go in the game?
Yeah, under a minute.
Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter here.
In the 3rd quarter.
Last play's going to work for the last shot, I think.
He's a little tired.
Yeah, Mace does look like he's a little tired, a little weary. He's been busy tonight.
Oh, he's been awful busy. He got about 22 points already.
He's been awful busy tonight.
Well, they're flashing the guy into the middle there for an easy turnaround jumper.
Yeah, see, the middle's open. They're spreading the off. They did that earlier.
And London's about to lose patience there. If we can just get out of this without him scoring.
There's right to Mason.
Didn't I tell you, spread in the middle?
Right there.
It's about 24 for Mace. I kept saying it, kept spreading the middle and flashing the guy up in the paint there. Well, sure enough, it come back to him.
First half, they were spreading the middle and letting Mace drive.
Yeah.
Now they're sending him inside.
Flashed him. How much time we used so far? Oh, go ahead. We got a pretty good game going here. We got a 6-point game. 8 minutes to go, and getting ready to go into the 4th quarter.
Well, London's going to have to put on some kind of a move. They get within 4, and then it goes back to 6, 8, 9, and back to 4.
I think one of the things London's going to have to do is start making some shots. They've missed quite a few shots tonight that look like they should have gone.
Well, one of the credits you can give the Madison Plains, though, is their offense tonight is taking high percentage shots.
Hey, yeah, an awful lot of shots in the paint. And you got your three-point shooter who's only missed 1 out of 5 so far.
But that's about all they've taken.
Right.
See, and London has taken a lot of three-point shots, and they just haven't connected.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3.
That's right. You got that right. And I think that the rotation offense that they have, the motion and rotation, it gets their big men out there for rebounds. I mean, that's been if you look at the rebounds, I know Madison Plains is out rebounding them drastically.
Yeah, because our big men usually end up out of position. And once you get out here, you're not big anymore. A lot of people don't understand that.
That's right.
You can be 6'5", but you come out here, you're not big.
Nice pass.
And London picks up the missed pass play by
They were trying to go to Mason.
Hamilton gets away with the travel.
Three-pointer again. See, that's what I'm talking about. And get a fast break.
Oh, he's going to duck that one. Who was that, Howard?
No, that was number 43, Dan Davies.
43.
On the break.
Alexander spots up, another three-pointer. His three-pointers are killing us. And we're just fast breaking us to death.
It's all of a sudden a 10-point game now.
And the crowd goes wild.
2 quick buckets by Madison Plains.
Alexander makes the drive, can't get the ball to fall, and he does draw the foul. So he will go to foul line shooting 2.
Well, Alexander better hit these 2.
We're going to need him. We're down by 10, and double digits is bad news at this time of the game. They got 1.
But there's what we were talking about earlier. London's offense spread out, nobody under the board, 3-point shot, and you set up for a quick fast break. And Madison Plains took 2 of them down.
You're basically, to me, it looks like you're playing a small man's game.
Yes, really.
You're really not utilizing your bigger people. Good, we got Peters in there and comes up the rebound. That's where you got to be to get him.
Now we just made another rookie error.
Peters gets called for a foul.
I don't know. Must have got him with his bottle. It looked like a nice block, but you're not down there on the floor, so you well hit him with your body.
We'll check the instant replay and see what it says.
Instant replay, that's right. Now, our point guard there, though, is, again, rookie mistake. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, and he's going to make a few of them until he gets the flow, gets the feel of the varsity level. It's quite a difference in varsity and reserve.
Yes, it is. He just needs to settle down, though, because he's a good ball player.
Got Howard knocks one in. And Howard got his 20th point.
So between him and Mace, they got most of Madison Plains' points, don't they?
20 and 24. Peters, he's looking. Hamilton out top the key. Miles Nixon. Got a big battle inside the post area there, and what happened? Number 21.
Here comes Plains on a fast break. Plains on a fast break.
41.
London just threw the ball away on the inbounds pass.
They're getting excited. We're looking at a 64 to 52 lead. Moves up 12 points. And it seems like the further they get into the game, the tougher Madison Plains is getting.
Well, Madison Plains made a move at the time London should have been making the move.
Yeah. As we pick up the Madison Plains cheerleaders, maybe a couple shots of the crowd. Pretty good crowd. Some of them have left.
See, Madison Plains got 3 easy buckets. 3 easy fast break buckets.
Quick, easy buckets.
And that changes the tempo of the game. We're looking now to a 12-point deficit for London, and realistically, we should be looking more to 6 points.
And it just kind of knocks London right on their knees. This is usually always a good game. The Plains, with 1 year London will come up and they'll come out and pull it out. The next year the Plains will win it. The Plains has been pretty tough, but we didn't play them last year. Somehow they got taken off our schedule. But 2 or 3 years before that, the Plains was they were kind of putting it to us.
Well, you know, that holiday tournament last year, in my opinion, we should have beat the Plains over at Circleville Holiday Tournament. We played a very good game over there, London did, and I thought they had them beat for the last minute.
Is that right?
Mace pulled that one out for them.
This Mace is a clutch player. He's got good body control. You see him stop right there without running into a player?
Yep.
Reminds me a little bit. And here we go. Peters, he wants one.
Nice steal by Ryan Peters. Takes it in and finishes. Now we cut the lead to 10, so this is crucial.
This Mace moves a little bit like Rick Rennick. They're looking inside in the paint. And we got to travel on Howard.
That was good, because otherwise I think it would have been a charge if he had to call.
Howard's been kind of taken out of his game the last 2 or 3 times up and down the floor. He started out like a ball of fire with 4 threes in a row, 14 points in the first half.
He hasn't done much in the second half.
He hadn't done, well, had 4 in the third quarter, and he's got 2 in the fourth so far. We're looking at 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. London's down by 10.
We got to move the ball.
54. The people who seem to be more consistent.
Ryan Peters for 3.
The people who seem to have been more consistent are not getting the shots. Long has been very consistent with his shooting, and he's not getting very many touches.
London's in their diamond zone. Diamond zone press, and
that was a quick 10, though.
I think it was.
That looked like a quick 10, because they were just standing out there like, look, coach doing him like that. That looked like a quick 10.
That's the diamond zone. Right?
Yeah. Diamond press.
Well, it's a 7-point game, so the next couple minutes are going to be crucial.
So now we got the cheerleaders competing on who's going to get the highest jump. What we got? 57-64.
4.5 minutes.
London's down by 7, so we're still in it with 4.5 minutes to go in this game.
Well, the next 2 minutes are going to be crucial. What happens in the next 2 minutes could really decide
Make you or break you.
Could decide the ball game.
That's right.
If Madison Plains are able to capitalize and get another 2 or 3 fast breaks, London's in trouble. If London stops that and plays them even up, they got a chance.
And like they say, time will tell.
Well, right now, London's got the ball out. There seems to be some confusion on what they're going to do here.
They still got their starting 5 they started the game with in there.
Well, that could be a factor as we get down to the end. Because I think Plains is probably a little bit fresher.
And that makes a big difference when you got fresh legs out there.
The only guy I've seen play that never got tired was John Havlicek. Huh?
Yeah. And he was never
tired, was he?
Yeah, never given his dues in college. It was always Jerry Lucas.
Havlicek never got tired. It looked like he could run for play 2 more games after he was through.
And went on to the Celtics to be a superstar.
Oh, that was a close one.
Sure was. Peters spots up again, another 3-point try, and it won't go. Hamilton
on the rebound. There's a press. London's got a press on. Let's see what they do.
I think they're ready for it now.
down to Mace. Ball's in Mace's hands for a three.
And he can't get the roll, and London comes down with the rebound with Alexander. Little patience now. We still got plenty of time.
Little patience. We got plenty of time.
London's down by 5. Oops, a near miss there.
A little mix-up on the offense, I think. Oh, my. Another one of those rookie things.
Long spots up. He can do it. Oh, and he loses the ball. Here comes Mace. And who gets the rebound but the shortest man on the floor? Miles Nixon. Oh,
blocking foul.
Called for a charge.
Beautiful. Called it blocking, so.
Oh, they didn't call it on Peters? Okay.
No, they called it blocking foul. He'll shoot 2. He'll shoot 2.
Ryan Peters was going to cross there and stretch him to keep from hitting the guy. And I didn't see how they could call a charge, but it looked like he was going to call a charge.
They called it blocking. Ryan Howard's back in the game with fresh legs, so we'll see what he does now. He just reported back in, so.
These 2 points here are crucial right now.
Yeah, they are. These free throws are crucial.
He knocks down the first one.
Oh, we're back to 4. We're back to 4. Looks like somebody just turned the light off over there.
It does look awful dark. It's been dark over there the whole game.
He hits the second one. So we're a 3-point game, Gary. Here comes Madison Plains on the fast break.
And nobody there, and he traveled.
He did. He walked with the ball.
They stole one. 43.
He walked with the ball.
Dan Davis traveled with the ball, and he still. I hate to see score off an infraction like that. Alexander's looking to spot. Nope. Looking at long. London's being patient. We're down to 3 minutes now.
London's working the ball, trying to get something started.
Long inside. Over to Miles Nixon.
Nice pass. It's a possible three-point play by Nixon.
And one.
And one. Basket's good and one. Well, we could be now to a 2-point game, Mr. McNeil.
That makes up for his little rookie mistakes there where he made.
Well, he's a good ball player. If
he's doing a good job.
If he gets settled down, he'll be a very good ball player. He really will be. He's got all the talent. He just needs to get settled. This is his first big game.
Yeah, it is really. Yeah, I seen him last year. He got to come in a few times, I think, at the end of the season.
Well, London on that press cannot let Madison play.
And he knocks it in.
Well, London's in back in their half-court diamond press now.
It seems to be bothering them.
They're trying to get the ball to Mace in the middle.
Near steal. Howard can't get it to go, but he comes up with the rebound. And we got a foul on Miles Nixon.
Miles Nixon. I think they're going to call on Kent. Yeah, they did. One of them.
That should be his third.
It is his third.
And I don't think we're in the bonus.
No, we're not.
That's a break. They had one to give there.
No, we're not. We're not in the bonus.
How many they got? They still got one to give, don't they? Yeah. So that could have turned out being a good foul.
They're trying to find Mace.
They're spreading the floor, looking for Mace. And
he's trying to guard him with his leg instead of his feet.
Yeah. Fouls on Tyler Hamilton.
That was a good call.
That's his fourth.
Mace has got a quick move.
And we got a timeout in London. Mace can give you some looks like he's going to take you out of here if you get in his way.
Nice quick move. Got that first step. Quick step.
Good quick step.
Well, we got 2 minutes and a half.
First game as head coach of varsity, and he's in a barn burn.
2 minutes and a half, and 2 points to go. Huh?
Yeah.
And we're all tied up.
Made it against Slater.
Well, Coach McNeil, what are you going to tell them if you're in the huddle? What are you going to tell them? Famous last words.
That's
punt.
Right. Don't know nothing else. Say punt.
Punt. Well, they can't let Mace roam around there and get the ball anywhere he wants to get it at, and with this tight of a game. Because when he gets the ball in his hands, he's dangerous. Anywhere on the floor.
And they really can't afford to foul right now either. This time in the game, foul shots are going to be very crucial. Plains ball, so they've set up a play that's going to come right back to Mace.
Well, and really they need Tyler Alexander in there because he's a senior. Peters got mixed up. He was at the end of the floor.
Tyler Hamilton.
Yeah, Tyler Hamilton.
Yeah. He's got more experience, that's for sure.
He's got to stay.
There's Mace
wide
up.
open. Three.
The go-to man. That's his first points in the fourth quarter. Peters.
Three.
It's good. Peters has come alive this fourth quarter. He's got 6, 8, 10 points fourth quarter.
And Mace spotting up.
And Mace is smart. He looks inside to 41. Atkins.
Nice pass by Mace to Atkins.
Good ball handling, good look, good eyes.
Atkins finished it. No, that was not a good move.
No, not a good play at all.
It was not a good move. It was not a good shot.
Really didn't have control of the ball. That could have put the icing on the cake. And we got a timeout playing. How much time, Carl?
Got a minute 32, Gary.
Minute 32 in the game.
4-point Madison Plains lead.
So we're looking pretty good here. 67-71. Still got a 4-point lead. That 4 points looking awful big right now.
Well, that's because there's a minute 32 left. There's not a lot of time.
That's right. But we did get it below 4 points one time, I think.
Well, if I remember, yeah, we had them down to 2.
I think it was.
2-point ball game.
Yeah.
2-point ball game. What Madison Plains has got to do if they want to win this, I think, is be patient. Make one to come and foul them. When you got the lead, you got a 4-point lead, don't do anything stupid. Make them come after you and get the ball.
At this level, that's what's going to happen to. They're going to force them to foul. And you know they're going to go to Mace or Howard. But Mace made a nice move a while ago where he spotted up in the paint and they charged him and he made a dump off to
Atkins.
Atkins, yeah, for an easy layup. So
he finished it.
And we got a jump ball.
London's ball.
The arrow gives us the break. Now, do we go for 3 or do we be patient and get 2?
I wasn't sure where Madison Plains had his arm or the ball.
I don't think the official knew either.
Well, I tell you what,
you got to call something.
You've got to get somebody, whoever's got the open shot here, whether it's a 2 or a 3, you've got to go for the shot.
Peters. And he didn't draw anything. No iron, no anything.
That was a poor shot. Poor shot.
And he didn't need to rush it that soon.
No, poor shot. There's a dump.
43.
There's a little dump pass into the
Dan Davis. That's his 8th point this quarter.
That gives them a 6-point lead.
That looks awful big right now.
3 by
Alexander. And we got a timeout, London.
73-70.
3-point game. It's anybody's game right now. Alexander come up when he needed it. He's been kind of quiet the fourth quarter, but he come up when we needed it then.
Well, now London's got to force a turnover without fouling, because I think if they foul, they're in a 1-on-1, aren't they?
They will be, yeah, they're in a 1-on-1. Both teams are in a 1-on-1.
If I'm going to foul somebody, I'm going to foul one of the worst foul shooters. I'm not going to foul Howard, or I'm not going to foul Mace.
Or Mace, yeah.
I'm going to foul their big boy, Atkins, or somebody that's not a good foul for them.
And what happens? He goes up there and knocks them both in.
Well, that's the chances you take.
I know it.
But I'm going to go to somebody that hasn't been shooting all night.
That's right.
You know, when they're shooting all night.
Problem is, he's not going to get the ball.
But they're going to have to trap and try to force the ball into his hands.
Well, we got Tommy calls Maynard the philosopher. So
Maynard the philosopher.
Yeah, he calls him the philosopher. So he's going to come up with something down there. No doubt in my mind.
Well, as always, this always turns into a barn burner.
Every time.
Doesn't matter what the records of the teams are or what their preseason outlook is going to be. It always ends up in the barn burner.
And it's always a packed house.
Plains are taking it out under.
This is crazy here. I thought long. That's what I just
called it. You just called it. Boy, somebody sure missed their assignment.
Somebody
sure missed their assignment, didn't they?
There was no way they couldn't run that play. It was everybody was back.
Somebody missed their assignment.
Peters wants 3 in it. 25 seconds ago. London's down 75-70. And we're pretty. Okay, we got a man back this time. They still got a man deep.
Got a foul here. Foul on, looks like 42 for London.
Yeah, we're into the foul mode.
Kevin Long.
Kevin Long.
Yeah, fouled Clark Mace.
That's only his second foul tonight. 75-70, 23.3 seconds to go in the game. Plains leading by 5. Couldn't ask for a more closer contest.
Fans got their money worth.
Oh, they got their money worth for sure.
Got their money worth. Well, Mace hits the first one. Now it's a 6-point game.
And then some of the kids at halftime got their money's worth. You had a thing out there where you pay $1 and you shoot and you get $2. If you miss, you pay the $1.
I should have went out there tonight. I could have got rich.
I never seen that before. You couldn't shoot.
There's another 3-pointer London missed.
Yeah, we're in desperation now. We're down with 16 seconds to go. You can just about chalk this one up to Plains.
Yeah, we're sending the wrong guys to the foul line too. Howard and before him Mace.
A lot of this is a difference in these kids getting out on the playground. See, they have these open gyms anymore, and I have my ifs and ands and buts about the open gyms. I think it's nice to have the open gym, but you don't always get to go against good talent. You go against the same kids all the time. When you hit the playground, you don't know what you're going to go up against. And it makes a big difference.
And the big boy here from Madison Plains, what's his name? Atkins?
Yeah.
Not Atkins. Enders. Chris Enders is about 6'6" or 6'7". He fractured his elbow in the open gym.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's not playing tonight for that reason.
Yeah, a lot of times in the open gym, you got a coach in there, so you're not going to do what you really want to do.
Well, let's see. We got about 15 seconds. Alexander's got the ball. He's going to shoot a 3.
And it's gone. Plains will probably run the clock out. Desperation. Peters for 3. Will it go? Oh. And we end up with a score of
78 to
70. London goes down in defeat in their first game. I'm sure Coach Maynard will bounce back from this, come back next week. I don't know who we go against next week, but...
is it Bexley? Is it Bexley on the schedule next week?
I think Bexley's at home.
I don't have a schedule with me.
Our next game, I believe, is... yeah, Bexley. It is Bexley. It's a away game.
Bexley, yeah.
Our next home game will be Washington Courthouse.
Well, so I'll tell you what, Bexley's a very tough basketball team. They lost 1 player off last year's team.
They got a very tough coach, and that is going to be the difference there. You got a coach that's been to the state, has won the state, and he gets a lot of respect and a lot out of his boys. So, once again, we have a score of 70. What is that? 78
to 70.
78 to 70. Madison Plains on top. This is Gary McNeil and Ted Clemens saying good night. We'll see you next game, home game, which will be against Washington Courthouse at London. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. Good night.